Hey, I'm Mark. We're on a 4-day backpacking trip. Me, Mike, and his dog Kojack. We're in the wilderness of the Appalachian Mountains. This is one of the many waterfalls along the way. This trip I'll be showing y'all some of the gear we chose to use. And y'all come along and enjoy some of the fall scenery. We're going up rough ridge. So far it hadn't been that rough. The scenery is, you kind of have to look through the trees off to see the sun here and there. Really not that great a scenery because of the trees, but pretty fun trip so far. Kojack's got a new backpack. So far so good. 2:30 here. Yep. Yeah, I wish the sun would pop out. I smell that stink again.
Yeah, there's got to be a bear.
Keep your eyes open for a bear.
Upwind.
Still getting colder, it feels like. Still on the rough ridge. Got about 2 more hours before we try to camp. Maybe 7 or 8 miles to our first campsite. It's trying to get to a water source. Well, we're steadily going downhill. Tomorrow's pretty much well, we're going to go to some huge waterfalls, and then it's a long track up a ridge. I think it's about 20 miles or so to the top of the mountain. We won't make it that far. It's hard on the knees here. Temperature's dropping. It's supposed to be in the low 30s, upper 20s tonight. I'm able to keep from overheating by taking my hat on and off. And I get a little hot, I can take my hat off for 30 seconds. And I get cold and put the hat back on. And beautiful scenery through the trees there. I know you can't see through the camera, but
We'll say the key to that is not sweating in your hat.
yeah, not sweating at all, yeah.
You get cold.
Well, we found our first stream. We've been walking downhill for about 5 hours, and it's getting close to dark. Maybe another hour here down in this valley. We still got about, what do you think, about 2 hours, Mike? Tomorrow to get to the big waterfall?
Probably.
And then about a day and a half of all uphill to the mountaintop. So we're trying to find a campsite and get settled in. Well, we found our first campsite. It's a little bit off the trail of where we're going, but not far at all. We got about 20 minutes till sundown. We'll see y'all in the morning. Well, it's about 6 in the morning. Making our coffee. This is our first campsite. We're going to be hiking down to the massive waterfall this morning. I'll show you inside my tent. It's a hubba, one-man tent. You can see how small of a footprint it is. Sleeping on a thermarest. I've got a hip dent that I dug before I set the tent. Mike's in a, basically it's the same tent, but it's for 2 men, or 1 man and Kojack the dog. Well, we'll see y'all on the trail. Massive trees. We're in an old growth forest, like skyscrapers. Oh, huge poplar tree. Goes up and up and up and up. Oh, that's the mountain. I believe that's the mountain next to the mountain that we're going to be summiting in a couple of days. We got to go down the river valley for just about all day today and then start up a ridge. A couple of guys camping. They got their food bag up there high in the tree for bears. We talked to them a minute ago. They both ex-military, out here enjoying the wilderness. Ooh, we got the strong smell of a bear. It really stinks. Keep getting whiffs of it. Beautiful scenery. Sun shining on the rocks. That's gorgeous, ain't it? This place is just ridiculously gorgeous. Around every bend, every square foot of the place is just scenic. Can't get enough of it. Miles and miles of this. A huge mountain up to our right. Way up there, just keeps right on going. Getting close to lunchtime, we're gonna stop and find somewhere to have a snack. Hey, what? That's a nice sunny spot on a cold day. Another river crossing. One of countless, it seems like. Mike crossing the river. We put garbage bags on our feet, and then you just take some water shoes and slip over the bags to protect them, and you can walk right through deep water. Real close. Beautiful fall colors. Hard to believe it's lunchtime, but we're in this old growth forest, and it's almost like late afternoon. We just had lunch. We've been up at higher elevations, having to go over another ridge line and smaller mountain. I believe we're going down to Rice Creek. And I'm going to be in it for most of the rest of the day. And really pretty scenery here. I'm using a little Frontline water filter. It's like a straw. You just stick it in the water and suck on it and get a drink of water. It's a lot quicker than filling up a bag and filtering it. We'll do all that when we get to the big river. Oh, beautiful fall colors there. Sun hitting the leaves there on the side of the mountain. I'm way down here in the dark and it is cold. Oh, big old massive trees again. Now this is our last water source for about 2 days. We got to carry enough and fill up our bellies before we hike up to the mountain. All uphill now. Beautiful fall colors. We hit it just right. Every mile of the way is just scenic. Beautiful. You can see our mountain way over there that we're heading to. Of course, we got to take the scenic route. Beautiful view of the valley. Long ways away though. Gorgeous. Sitting around the fire. Even Kojack's by the fire. My legs are like jello after all that climbing. How's yours, Mike?
Jelly or jello something.
In the morning they're gonna feel like tree trunks.
It was a rough day.
Well, it's sunrise the second morning. We're way up high on a mountain pass here. It's nice to have the morning sun on your campsite. It's only like 6 o'clock here Eastern time and it's already in the sun. Well, we've got a long, grueling uphill trek for today. We got to get rolled up. Well, we left our camp about an hour ago. We used most of our water, and we're going to have to take a scenic route to drop our gear and go find some water. That's where we were yesterday. I don't know if y'all can see. No, not yesterday. That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, that's where we were 2 days ago.
Rough Ridge. It really wasn't that rough.
Kojack a little weary looking. Well, we dropped our backpacks and hid them. We're on our way down to get some water. Like I said, we ran out earlier. It has gotten freezing cold here on the west side of this mountain. Winds howling. Temperatures just dropped. The east side is nice and sunny and warmed up. Well, we made it to our other water source. See the beautiful view. Kind of hazy down there. We're gonna fill up our water bottles and then head back up. It's warmed up about 20 degrees way down here. It cost us a couple thousand feet in elevation, but we're gonna have a hard day today to make up for it. Give y'all a panoramic view of what we're seeing. Standing on the edge of an 80-foot cliff, 80-foot waterfall. We're on our way up, almost to the top. It's just started to sleet way up here. It took us about a 3-hour detour to get an extra gallon and a half of water to make it. Beautiful fall colors. See for miles. If I can zoom in for y'all a little bit. We hit the fall foliage just right. Mountains and mountains and mountains everywhere.